So, since when Peter Obi decided to join ADC, a lot of things has been happening around the political system. Yes, so much has been happening around the political system, and people seem to begin to want to get alliance from different levels. Now, there is an ultimatum coming to Peter Obi that he needs to first of all resign his position in Labour Party if he must now continue with ADC. In fact, they are giving him 48 hours to see that he resigns from the party that gave him so much relevance during the presidential elections, the last one that just happened. Now, one thing that the Labour Party should understand is that it was actually Peter Obi that gave them relevance. Yes, Peter Obi actually gave Labour relevance because the parties, people, politics, you must belong to a political party to either seek for power or get power or collect power. So this time around, since PDP refused to give Peter Obi ticket, he now decided to join hands with Labour Party. And when he now got involved with Labour Party, a lot of things really transpired and happened that made everybody to now begin to make it look like, wow, finally, there has been a very strong opposition. But one of the issues that Labour Party had was that they didn't have any proper structure, and politics works more with structures. So them not having structure was a very big disservice. The disservice was so enormous that it actually cost them the seat. But this time around, as a way of building structure, Peter Obi is actually declaring under ADC, and not just with him. He has a lot of political big heavyweights who have actually thrown their weight, thrown their power behind him in ADC. And with this weight that the people are putting on Peter Obi, the possibility and likelihood of him emerging as the president is very, very, very certain. Yes, it's certain because with the dimension that the whole thing is looking at right now, there's going to be a serious paradigm shift. And the constitution of the federal government says you cannot belong to two political parties per time. You must actually factor yourself in one political party. That is the only way you can seek for a position and get it. And so Peter Obi now being in Labour Party and wanting to declare for ADC is also a strong indication that he must take a stance and fast too, so that he will not be found wanting in any dimension. In times of politics like this, people have a way of wanting to do everything in their powers to take you off and remove you. And with this one happening now, there's every likelihood that things will never ever take a dimension and opportunity to make it really, really work. But come to think of it, have we been able to ask ourselves which party is Nyesom Wike? Nyesom Wike is a card-carrying member of PDP, but he's been working for APC. In fact, Nyesom Wike has been the one who has consistently destroyed PDP as a party. So if he is now the one that is destroying the party has now decided to leave the whole party for him alone. And this is something that he is actually not really going to handle with care. Because if everybody has abandoned you and left the party with you, who are you going to, be piloting their affairs with. So it is actually pertinent for us to know that Obi needs to do the right thing. Obi needs to do the right thing by withdrawing his membership from Labour. He needs to withdraw his membership from Labour and now give his credence to the one and only ADC, which has suddenly. So Obi is now suddenly the new bride of all political systems, because they know that he is the one factor that can unify the country and give the country some form of perception and some form of focus and some form of realization. So Labour Party ESCOs be coming down, because what we are doing for it's not just for about individuals, but it's for about the whole system, because Nigeria has never been divided like this before. But with the coming together of Obi right now, there are tendencies and possibilities that this country can actually be put in place again. And if that happens, or when that happens, we, as a matter of fact, are going to have a headway to see that we move, we activate, and we get to the permanent side. Thank you very much, and see you some other time. Bye bye.